Motocross Classic. 125 on the line. Moto number 2, your winner, moto number 1, James Bubba Stewart. Cameron, they got to find a way to keep this kid from getting the whole shot and then keep him getting in front.
Well, the 30 board is sideways, so we're going to find out right now who's getting to the first corner first. And James with a good jump, but look how deep that sand is. Oh,
Roncada to the inside line. The Kawasaki's once again out front. Bubba shuffling to the back of the pack.
And it looks like Goose, Chris Gosler with the hole shot, but he's got Brock Hepler on the inside, so we'll see if Goose can ride a wide bike and stay in front of these guys.
Youth being served today with Gosler and Hepler going 1 and 2. The outside
Question is, where is James Bubba Stewart?
Well, Bubba's switching over to the retro Fox gear in between motos, running some fresh gear, and it's Roncada who goes to the front of the pack. Gosler now sits in second with Hepler in third. Kawasaki, the Honda, and the Suzuki going 1, 2, and 3. This is moto number 2 from Hangtown. Brock Hepler with a great start, currently sitting in third place. A youngster having a great run, and there's Bubba finally coming into view. He now sits in 5th place.
Well, the pro circuit, Kawasaki, Thor, Parts Unlimited rider leading, and his teammate, Ivan Tedesco, running in 4th place. So Roncada and Tedesco in the mix. Oh, getting pushed to the outside. Oh, Tedesco, yard sale on the backside. They're piling up. Wow, watch this. He gets
left side of your screen. He's going to clip this tough block.
And that's Bubs going by him right there. And throwing the whip out a little bit, and not Bubba's fault, just Ivan Tedesco off the side of the course. He had a good result in the first moto. And that's unfortunately going to set him back. And right now, battling it out, check these guys.
Wow. James Bubba Stewart, number 259 on the inside, on board the Kawasaki, comes inside, drops down below. Look at that move.
Dropped it inside.
Welcome to motocross.
Seals the line of the whole 9.
So number 2, Bubba looking for the 1-1 sweep in the overall.
Well, he's going to have to get on his pony and get out there with Roncada, who's running to fend off James Stewart. Will he be working different lines? Will he be blocking? Oh, James coming for a block pass. Look at this on the pipe right now.
Stewart goes to the outside, can't get it done, slides to the inside line, and look at Roncada holding him off, shutting down every line. Stewart is all over the back of it. Well, the 25,000 plus fans who turned out for the Hangtown Classic are being treated one. This could be an instant classic. Bubba slides in front of Roncada. Now does Roncada have to perform as he goes to the outside?
Goes outside there, and he's holding the throttle. Let's see these uphill, downhill into these corners, especially this pseudo off-camber corner. A lot of traction probably coming out. You guys can see it's kind of hard on the face of that jump. We'll see how it works coming up the pull here for Roncada going outside.
He's staying really wide here. He's seeing better lines out there, less rust, more speed up, and see what's going on.
It looks like he's just trying to set himself up in different lines. And right here, this is 1, 2, and 3 in the moto. And we've got a real battle here. James scrubbing speed by throwing the bike outside. It almost catches Roncada's front tire.
Very close indeed, and Roncada, give him credit. A lot of people bag on him because he's out of fitness, but he is running with James. It's Stewart Roncada out in front. Back in a moment. Back to Hangtown. Todd Harris along with Cameron Steele, and it is Stefan Roncada and James Bubba Stewart out in front. Stewart now has the lead.
Oh!
Moto 2, and I said that too soon. Roncada sweeps him on the inside and moves back to first.
You can see all the fans like waving their shirts, and they just want to see a battle. And these two guys going at it is super sweet. Good for the sport, good for the motocross season. Just to know that James Stewart isn't just going to run away with it after watching moto number 1.
So it is Stefan Roncada out in front. James Stewart sits in second. Look at the speed he brings to the inside line. There's nothing Roncada can do about that. He's going to have to find another spot to pick him off, and that seems to be the place where James has been able to work everyone, that inside speed line.
And the youngster, well, James is a youngster too, but the youngster, Brock Hepler, is not dropping out of the picture. He's still sitting there in 3rd place. So right now, and oh, James got something going on with this. What was that? It looked like he had a tear-off still in his hand when he after he went over that jump. I don't know if you caught that.
Stewart going into the water hazard.
Trying to keep the inside line all the way. He does the foot down semi-water ski with the boot. Roncada back by on the inside.
So Stefan Roncada regains first, and here comes Stewart. First to the inside, now to the outside. Where's he going to go next? And I love the way Roncada's riding. He's not riding defensively. He's riding offensively.
And we talked about that in the Supercross season. When he was looking back, he was not able to hold guys off. Right now, he is racing forward. And Again, Hepler still in the mix of three guys moving quickly. Anything can happen. The two guys start battling back and forth. The third place rider could find a way around.
No question about that. The Suzuki sits in third. That is Brock Hepler, the 16-year-old phenom, out there running with the big dogs. And look at Roncada. Bubba at this point's got to be going, what is going on?
I know he's sandwiched between the four strokes. He can hear the bike behind him as well. He's like, now, Brock Hepler found a way to get around Stewart. We would really start asking, what's going on with James Stewart? You know, and he said in his interview between motos, you know, he's a little tight. He had some arm pumps, some problems with his hands or something. So
here he comes again. Yellow flag is out. Bubba goes by Roncada right there. And it looked like Roncada slowed down for the yellow. Maybe Bubba didn't catch the yellow wave.
Yeah, and you know the AMA rules. You know, I'm not sure if he can actually pass under the yellow as long as there's nothing going on there. You know, he was in the heat of the battle, so we'll have to wait and see if there's any kind of decision there. But I don't think it's going to play any kind of factor in the results here. James Stewart moves to the lead. It looks pretty clean.
Well, this time he goes by the water hazard, stays dry. Brock Hepler still running with those two. Bubba trying to put a little gap between himself and second place. Stefan Roncada, both gentlemen on board. A Kawasaki. The two-stroke, four-stroke battle rages on, but right now Bubba's making the two-stroke work for him.
And with all the talk of Ivan Tedesco in the Supercross series, and I'm sure James was aware of Roncada, but probably wasn't thinking about him. Then he shows up in Las Vegas, and wham, here's Roncada. He gets out here to Hangtown, and Roncada's all over him, passing back and forth. Look, he's going for the outside line, dropping to the inside. See if he can make something work.
Look at this. He is right on the back wheel of James Stewart. Every time they head into that corner, and it looks like Roncada is carrying more speed as he comes through there. Every time here he goes wide, he does it again.
You see, almost looked like he was going to dive into the same line as James. He elects to go to the outside line, which, it looks like it cost him a little bit of time there.
You see a clean line out there. I don't know what that is, but he loves to go to that outside and swing up high. Here they come down the hill again. James Stewart in first. Stefan Roncada in second. Roncada coming out, made great performance in Las Vegas, and Cameron alluded to where James Stewart picked up the victory in the Dave Coon Sr. Memorial East-West shootout for the 125s, and they are at it again.
And Roncada to the inside, but not able to get up alongside James before he moved over, and there's still plenty of room there. Multiple lines working on this track, and a great job by the Dirt Diggers setting up this Hangtown track.
Well, the 250's running out here as well as the WMA, so the track is certainly getting work. They have done a great job keeping plenty of moisture on it. We'll be back to the conclusion of 125 motor. And we are back to Hangtown, just outside of Sacramento, California. Todd Harris along with Cameron Steele, and we've got a good one. Moto number 2 is winding down in the 125 class. Your leader, number 259, James Bubba Stewart, but right on him again. Number 21 on board the Kawasaki, Stefan Roncada.
And the battle, Roncada holding it on, wheeling down the section. Man, they probably shifted into fifth gear in there. They're going so fast.
Roncada has got in his mind that he can run and he can possibly beat James Bubba Stewart. Still a lot of racing to go, and Stewart exits out in front once again. I think he's wondering, Roncada is just not letting go of his suit bone.
Yeah, you would have thought, probably James Stewart's thinking a couple things. If he's tight again like he was in moto number 1, he's probably thinking, man, I'm having a little bit of a tough go. And at the same time, he's thinking, Roncada is a mad dog.
It's been somewhat of a revelation, picking up a whole shot of his first ever gate. As we go back to the leaders once again, that was Josh Grant we saw moments ago. This is James Bubba Stewart and Stefan Roncada currently running 1 and 2.
Roncada working hard. You see the back end of the bike flying around a bit, but he's studying what James is doing, and you know, this is a great way to find the line around. You watch what the guy in front of you is doing, you pick the line you think's better, you go for it. But these guys have been kind of working different lines quite a bit. He goes up the inside again, and he's past him again.
The more than 25,000 fans here at Hangtown showing their appreciation for a great race. This is certainly worth the price of admission. James Bubba Stewart, number 259, who won moto number 1, trying to hold up. Doc Hodgman take no chances there. Back to racing action. Wish Josh the best of luck. We'd love to see him back again. He's actually was phenomenal. James Bubba Stewart, number 259, running the Fox Retro gear, the baby blue, and trying to keep it clean and away from Stefan Roncada in the Hangtown dirt.
Well, it looks like now he's got a bit of breathing room. I'm not sure where Roncada maybe made a little slip up there, but white flags coming out.
I'll tell you what, though, Cameron, for the last 20 minutes of racing, Roncada has just given him all he's wanted.
And given us quite a show. You gotta love it.
An instant classic indeed, as James Bubba Stewart, as Cameron alluded to, is starting to open up some breathing room Roncada must have gone into some problems because he is nowhere